Nothing will stop me.
Just keep going.
I will get through this.
Today is for my mom.
For my niece.
My grandpa.
My coworker.
I'm dedicating this to the 168.
Runners can't gather together at the start line, so they're creating their own course and running to remember. Welcome to the 20th anniversary of the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. Thousands have prepared for this day and this moment. It was first scheduled for the last Sunday in April, but due to the global pandemic, was rescheduled to begin today and run through October 18th. The Memorial Marathon is now being run virtually, with participants running, walking, or riding in all 50 states, symbolic of the people across the country who cared and helped our city 25 years ago.
This is our men's champion right now! You did it!
We have got a race! Look out! Look out! Look out! You gotta be kidding me! Oklahoma City! Yes! Oh!
Today would have been the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon, but unfortunately, because of the pandemic, it has been postponed.
The event has been rescheduled to October for obvious reasons.
We are 80 days out from race day of the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. Will we run to remember or will we not?
The decision has been made on the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon.
The Oklahoma City National Memorial Marathon is announcing today that we will go virtual. The race is still on, it's just virtual.
Well, it might be virtual this year, but that doesn't mean that the folks at the Oklahoma City Memorial aren't getting ready for the marathon.
That's right, and we got to take part in a little bit of the process today.
Hey, it's here. The box from the memorial about the marathon made it.
Oh, hi, they're here, yeah.
Look at this box.
I know, love the logo on the front, 20 years.
Oh, I'm all about this.
Yeah, one of the awesome shirts.
Awesome. Looking back, running forward.
Check it out.
Very neat.
You're all about the medal.
Yes, I am. Nice.
That's very cool.
Special delivery.
Your marathon box is here.
What?
Uh-huh.
This is amazing.
Good stuff, yeah.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Here you go.
Or are these all the medals?
Yeah. Very
Time to
neat.
see which ones I have.
Ooh, we've got a nice t-shirt.
I like that color a lot. Yeah, look at that.
Here.
Yeah, I like
We're
the
gonna
logo.
run so fast in this.
20th anniversary of the marathon.
We run to remember.
Welcome home.
Number 2 for Connor.
This year will be a virtual run. It's different. It's something that we've had to improvise. I think the Memorial Marathon is a perfect example of the Oklahoma standard. This is something we do every year, and it seems like it just gets better and bigger every year that we do it.
Thank you for running the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. I'm Bob Ross, the chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum. You could have run a virtual race anywhere, and we are honored you are choosing to run to remember. Thank you. This marathon remains our largest annual fundraiser to sustain the Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum. You may not realize, but we receive no annual operating funds from the city, state, or federal governments. So you running helps us keep this story relevant and allows us to teach the senselessness of violence to more than 500,000 visitors each year, including nearly 50,000 school children who must learn this story. As we do with each event, I ask you to join me in 168 seconds of silence to remember those who were killed, those who survived, and those changed forever in the bombing of the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building in downtown Oklahoma City 25 years ago on April 19, 1995.
These STEM centers are fun and colorful and oriented to kids.
It was super duper cool because I told the robot where to go.
They give kids the opportunity to create, solve problems, at the same time allowing them really to develop a love of learning.
I'm ready to tear up just thinking about our students, and this is just something that many of them would never have experienced if it wasn't for our partners.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jed Friedman, Director of the Harold Hamm Diabetes Center, and we're proud to be part of the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon on this 25th anniversary of the tragedy that changed our nation forever. We are honored to support the marathon as a sponsor and encourage all Oklahomans to remember that exercise of any kind is both a therapy and prevention against diabetes. Best wishes for another powerful tribute as we run to remember.
I started playing softball when I was around 4, and everyone in my family plays it, so it just came natural.
We knew at a very young age that she was going to be quite a talent. She always played up when she was playing with the girls. When she played down with her age group, she played with the boys to make it a little more challenging for her.
The guys that I played softball with never took it easy on me. I definitely didn't want them to take it easy on me either.
Fearless. Kobe's fearless, and it's a tough game.
I love everything about the game.
She fights through adversity and leads by example. Kobe's heritage, like mine, with the Chickasaw tribe, is mainly with family. It's strength. We're brought up that way, to be tough, play hard, try to excel.
I feel very proud to be Chickasaw. I really do love this game.
See more stories about the Chickasaw people at profilesofnation.com.
Hello, my name is Mark Green, and on behalf of Hobby Lobby, we are honored to be a part of the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. Our Oklahoma roots run deep in this great state, and we know firsthand that through tragedy comes our greatest strength, hope for tomorrow. It's because of that hope we are stronger together than apart, and that is why we are honored to support this great community we call home. Hobby Lobby celebrates with all Oklahomans today.
You did it! We're running in Oklahoma City!
This is the 20th anniversary of the marathon, and not only is it a big deal, and it means a lot to people in the community, but around the state, around the country, around the world, people come from all over to run this marathon. There are so many people out and cheering and encouraging. There is so much support. You kind of forget that you're running uphill just because of all the cheering and all the encouragement. You kind of forget what you're doing, but you quickly remember once you get past it. It really is an example of the Oklahoma standard.
Thank you to so many that have made this 20th anniversary Memorial Marathon possible. We owe a heartfelt thanks to Chet Collier, Thomas Hill, and David Hill for their idea they brought to us in 2001. This idea of the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon, look how it has grown. Their leadership and friendship through the years is another example of the Oklahoma standard. They understood our mission and gave us an incredible foundation of a competitive marathon with 5 different races. As you know, we've added 2 bike races this year, reflective of our courses, 26.2 and 13.1 miles, which are non-traditional bike lengths. But since so many of you got on bikes during the quarantine, we thought we would give everyone a chance to ride their course. From seasoned cyclists to individuals, families like mine who just like to ride bikes, we can all come together to do something to give back to our community. We have spent all of 2020 looking back and thinking forward. And on behalf of the families, the survivors, first responders, trustees, and staff, we say thank you for running or biking to remember as we look back and run forward. While this is not the anniversary race we had hoped for, like so many of you, we are making the very best of this season. And that includes a commitment to amplify all voices equally and to stand strong together here in our city. To all of our sponsors, communities, and neighborhoods who have stood with us for 20 years, or to those who are new to this race, we say thank you. And thank you for virtually participating from all 50 states.
Marathon! Marathon! Oh my goodness! Here's your women's champion at the finish line!
What a feeling.
He made it. Look at him. He knocked that ribbon down, didn't he?
3:02 and counting.
And here she comes.
I'm running in the Memorial Marathon. This will be year number 10. It's a very vivid memory, those days following in that day in '95. It's absolutely my responsibility to keep that memory alive. It's about my dad and what he did.
The explosion rocked our building. I jumped in my patrol car. I drove right to the area. And my goal was to get in there and pull somebody out, save somebody. That saying, which said, "We will never forget." I actually had one of my friends put it on my car, and I got a lot of response from it.
It will be our first year to be able to participate together, and for him to be able to participate and not just be, there for us is really special. And then the fact that it's even still going on after the year we've had and all the craziness.
When she called me about it, I'd already had friends from Pennsylvania, from where I'm originally from, call me and said, "Are you going to do this?"
We probably will do it on the same day and maybe start together. I think that's a good goal. And then we'll just kind of say, okay, good luck. We'll see you when on your second lap around the lake. So
I'm much more competitive. I'm going to try to have the fastest time in the whole deal, just to be honest.
Once we come down here and we're standing here amongst the chairs, it's just that physical reminder that you don't necessarily always have when you're out training about why we're doing this and why we're here. Also, that spirit of getting through it and being resilient.
I'm looking around and remembering things that happened, and it just kind of gives me a chill. But then I look at the 903 and I understand that we have to move forward and make life the best you can.
Devon is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the OKC Memorial Marathon. Even though this year's is virtual, it gives you a chance to run your race, your course, and your day between today and October 18th. Devon is so proud to be celebrating the 20th Run to Remember and honored that Devon has been at the finish line for all 20. Have a great run as we celebrate life and the strength of our community.
What makes Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi so smart?
Its new advanced technology automatically optimizes data routes around network congestion.
Huh? Meaning you get fast Wi-Fi.
No matter how many devices you have.
So say sayonara to lagging and buffering.
Hey, the more devices you have, the smarter your Wi-Fi needs to be.
And there's no smarter Wi-Fi than Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi.
Since 2001, MTM Recognition has partnered with the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon, designing and producing the medals and awards. This event is very meaningful for us as a company headquartered in Oklahoma City. We are also partnering with the marathon to provide a commemorative coin to those who ran either the half or the full in 2019 and 2020, those who helped change the course of OKC. On race day, we hope your spirits are lifted as you receive your special medal for the Run to Remember.
It was 25 years ago, the Oklahoma City bombing. But what defines us is our response, throwing aside our differences and showing the next generation how to learn from our heartache. Because they are watching closely. Learn more at memorialmuseum.com.
As Oklahoma continues to deal with COVID-19, rest assured that Integris caregivers are fully prepared to see you in the office or the hospital. As your trusted healthcare partner, we don't want you missing appointments or ignoring symptoms. So you'll notice curbside check-ins, temperature checks, masking, and as always, continual cleaning and intensified disinfecting. Whether by video, phone, or safely in person, we're ready to see you now. For you, for health, for life.
I'm Andrew Silvestri, Head of Community Affairs for Google here in Oklahoma. Google has been proud to call Oklahoma home for over a decade now. Time and time again, Oklahomans have proven themselves to be strong, resilient, and hopeful. There is no greater example of the Oklahoma standard or the spirit of this community than the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. We at Google are honored to support the participants in this year's marathon, and we are inspired by your effort and dedication to remember the lives lost and forever changed on April 19th.
At Continental Resources, we are committed to the Oklahoma standard. Continental is proud to support the thousands who gather for the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. This race is about more than running. It's an Oklahoma tradition that continues to offer hope to all who run to remember. This event helps empower the next generation of Oklahomans who believe in the future and unite the world in hope. Together, we can make a difference and change the world.
Get your forewarned in the morn. Weekdays starting at 4 a.m. on News 4.
I can't believe this is the 20th marathon. We've been involved in every one of them. I've helped narrate all of them with Linda Kavanaugh. So it's a really cool collaborative effort. And I'm very proud of our station, been able to do that and make it come off so well every year.
Cheering.
Look at that smile. Oh, wow. What a feeling.
This race means so much to the community. I had the privilege of anchoring the televised coverage of every Memorial Marathon, a race with simple beginnings. A race that now draws people from around the world. Born from the imagination of 3 businessmen.
Our city was still healing from the bombing. They hoped the race could be run in memory of the 168 who died.
Every race begins with 168 seconds of silence, a race with a purpose.
They run just to let us know that they haven't forgotten.
The love that I'm feeling at the marathon. Oh gosh, do it. It's wonderful. It's such an incredible experience.
And there they go.
There were 4,000 marathoners in that inaugural race.
Come on, we're proud of you. Come on.
Broadcast live by KFOR-TV, a 20-year sponsor. Year 2, kids get their own race.
You just kind of feel that sense of accomplishment and you feel proud of yourself.
Every year, new traditions grow. First Church annually flips pancakes for the runners. At year 4, Connor Holt sets the course record, which still stands today. Within 5 years, the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon is one of the 12 must-run marathons.
Cowbells, we got battles, air horn. Oh.
Runners propelled by sheer determination just to finish.
We've got a race! We've got 2 women!
Fueled by competition, separated by 1 second.
Oh my gosh!
These folks make the marathon happen. An army of volunteers who dedicate themselves to making it the best.
This is probably the greatest marathon in the country.
And each marathon produces its fair share of surprises.
You may now kiss your bride.
Memorable moments for this couple from a race whose purpose is to remember. To remember a day when terrorism struck the heartland.
It's always good to keep that memory alive and basically, ensure that evil doesn't triumph.
You guys are just worried about lightning and
big hail. Race day doesn't always go as planned. Severe weather delayed the race for 2 hours. But it was also the year the Memorial Marathon contributed over $1 million to the museum.
You're the winner of the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon.
15 years into the marathon, a record-breaking 25,000 runners hit the streets. The run has a more than $8 million impact on Oklahoma City.
The impact is a PR. People come and they see how great Oklahoma City is.
As interest has grown, so has innovation, an app that allows families to track their runners. And for runners, a 3D topographical map with landmarks. It was the year race operations were handed over to the memorial.
We continue to recover and have to deal with issues from this morning's storm.
Extreme weather jeopardized this race. Emergency management meetings, coupled with hours of removing fallen utility poles, allowed the race to finally begin. The Memorial Marathon enjoys tremendous community support, both from neighborhoods.
How will you, running a kids' marathon, honor others?
And from Oklahoma personalities like Darcy Lind, who helps spread the message, and the Thunder's Rumble, who engages the runners of the future.
It's important to us, being Oklahomans, to remember and be able to participate in this great event.
The Memorial Marathon continues to draw new runners, but no one forgets that this is the run to remember, putting their "in honor of" bibs on the chairs.
It's amazing how everybody pulls together, even, years afterwards.
Oklahoma City is changing, and we want to change with Oklahoma City.
Moving forward, the course changes dramatically. Hello, Scissortail Park, goodbye, Lake Hefner. Building on past traditions to make new ones. Like the Governor's Relay Challenge, now in its 2nd year. What never changes is the enthusiasm runners bring to the marathon.
This is yours, state record right here!
The minute you arrive, you just sense what this race means to so many people and what it means to this community.
This race has such a rich history. You know, if you took all of the runners and all of the races and added up the miles, they'd have enough for 14 trips to the moon. If you'd like some more information about the historical aspects of this race, go to okcmarathon.com/timeline.
Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon men's champion, Jordan Kinley. Here's your women's champion, Catherine Odell. I believe this is our men's champion.
Josh Stewart.
Oh my gosh, we've got a race.
They're just memories. We all have
Fond memories of each marathon, and each medal represents that. It reminds us of our major accomplishment, all the training we put into it, and arriving at that finish line and awarding our medal. And I've got every single one of them. I sure do.
Looking at all the finisher medals just shows the commitment to have a streak like this. When you talk about the training that goes in, being injury-free, it's very rewarding to be a part of the group that is able to do that for so many years in a row.
I don't think any of us set out to be randomals, but it started out as a hometown marathon, and we thought, wow, we can train for something, and the city got behind it.
My favorite race was the first race because it was my first marathon, and just crossing that finish line, knowing that I was able to complete something that has a high failure rate.
They've seen the rain and the lightning and the heat.
The last few years, my favorite ritual has been getting together with the Random All group. We've loved it, and we've got to know each other, and we encourage each other and inspire each other.
I really appreciate being part of this group and want to continue to do it as long as I can.
Every year now, I can't miss it. I read every single banner. I do my best to honor the victims and the families.
Now it's a very intimate club, and we're determined every year to get out there and support the marathon. As runners, we do see the virtual race as a wonderful opportunity.
I was happy to see a virtual race so that I could continue to run, being able to honor them, to keep their memories alive.
But at the same time, know that we're in this together, and we will still celebrate at the end of that 2-week period.
It's hard to even think about not participating.
Bacon is the new condiment.
What's the definition of a condiment?
Something that goes on things and makes it better.
Another one? Don't judge me.
So crispy.
Juicy.
Tender.
Barbecue.
I want a whole time.
No, hey,
whole time.
Get off my nuts.
Oklahoma's News 4, the football station. With Sunday Night Football, the Dallas Cowboys Special Edition, Silver Star Nation, Friday Night Heroes, and your favorite sports team covering OU Sooners and OSU Cowboys. Join Brian Brinkley, Dylan Buckingham, and Nate Bacon on Oklahoma's News 4,
the football station.
Hi, I'm Bob Ross with Inasmuch Foundation. Congratulations, runners. You've trained hard, and now it's time to run. Time to remember and embrace our bright future. As part of the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon, you symbolize strength, peace, and hope. We invite you to visit the Memorial Museum and experience the story of why we run. You'll be changed forever. Inasmuch Foundation is honored to partner with the Memorial Marathon. Thank you, runners and volunteers who make this a run to remember.
Across North America, in small towns and big cities, Express Employment Professionals brings hope through employment, helping people find good jobs, helping employers find good people, guided by a simple promise to be professional and approachable, driven yet compassionate. We're Express Employment Professionals, internationally headquartered and proud to call Oklahoma our home.
People want something to beat this virus. It is important that we do studies like this because we need to find the answers.
I felt us getting back to doing what we're built to do, which is take care of people.
Come together in a way and really work to protect the health and safety of our patients and of our public.
I'm excited. I am full of hope for my future.
They're all superheroes. The talent and the heart them people have, they'll always have a place in my heart for what they did for my little girl.
Tyler Media, Oklahoma's media company, and 107.7 The Franchise are proud to be a sponsor of the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. Today, we celebrate the incredible spirit of the runners and donors who make Oklahoma City a strong symbol of hope and resilience.
Some companies still have HR stuck between employees and their data, entering data, changing data, more and more sensitive personal data. And it doesn't just drag HR down, it drags the entire business down with inefficiency, errors, and waste. It's ridiculous.
So ridiculous.
With Paycom, employees enter and manage their own data in a single, easy-to-use software. Visit paycom.com and schedule your demo today.
There you go! This, I believe, could be our champion right here, right now. Elena! Jacob Mueller! Right here! Camille Aaron!
On race day, it is a thrill watching the runners line up at the start line, and I have the lucky assignment of getting to follow along on the journey. The whole 26.2 miles, watching the lead runner in the back of the chase truck. It is the absolute best view of the race and really a front row seat to the way this community comes together. It's like the excitement has been bottled up for months. Recognize these guys? Rumble and the Thunder Drummers are longtime partners.
And for the people's race, the Memorial Marathon to come through here every year, it means everything does.
COVID may have changed some things about the marathon.
Gorilla Hill's famous, and we're so appreciative of all the neighbors that support it with bananas and water.
But the virus could not put a lid on the mayor of Gorilla Hill or his band of bananas.
You know, we want to pitch in and do our part. The marathon is something that everybody can participate in.
We look forward to the Gorilla Hill every spring, and for the fact that we didn't get to have it, we're excited to be able to support the virtual one this fall.
Gorilla Hill is one of dozens of stops along the course where the community shows up in support. There is inspiration in every mile.
It doesn't matter if it's on the internet or where, it's, people coming together.
We may end up having an even bigger audience and bigger participation.
Since Corona came around, they couldn't do it, so they're doing it virtual. So we're packaging shirts and blankets and medals.
The student volunteers from Glencoe, Oklahoma have been supporting the marathon from the very beginning, the very first race in 2001.
To have Glencoe come back for 20 years means a lot. That means that they know the true meaning of the race.
Another generation of volunteers pitching in, living out the true mission of the Memorial Marathon.
And the kids realize that maybe if they spread some goodwill, it's what's going to brighten the world in the future.
You just feel good that you're helping out the community and stuff. Just the volunteer work feels good.
Race day number 20. City streets are once again lined with reminders about the lives we honor here.
To be able to be a part of the race in this way, it gives me a good sense of pride to be able to come out here and be a part of this.
Oklahoma City has come together once again. This pandemic year offers new ways to embrace the race.
It really would be kind of the whole spirit of how we felt when we responded to the bombing. You were serving the people. And when you serve people and you see a smile get produced, it does something for your own soul. We've continued to grow and heal as a community and as a family.
Usually on race day, the survivor tree is just beginning to bloom. Spring is in the air. But this year, on the 20th year, as we head into autumn and the leaves are already beginning to change, it has been a season of change, a metaphor, really. I'd like to remind you, though, that so many of the things that matter most are unchanged. Once again, as the community comes out, this year's Memorial Marathon will be a run to remember.
He's doing it again! Jake Mueller! Our women's champion! On his way! Come on, Oklahoma City! Our women's champion! Camille! Oh!
Governor Kevin Stitt here. 2020 has been a tough year for everyone, and it reminds me of running a marathon. It is challenging, and it takes leaning on others to help us get through it. The 20th Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon is about looking back and running forward. As you run this race sometime between today and October 18th, your run is an example of your strength, your resilience, and the respect we have for each other. It reminds us of the Oklahoma standard we saw in the days following the bombing 25 years ago, and a characteristic that is key to all Oklahomans today. Most importantly, it reminds us that together we can do anything. This year, I have put together a relay team of fellow Oklahomans that have displayed the Oklahoma standard throughout the COVID-19 crisis and have helped carry our state through these tough days. Together, we are excited to run to remember. I'm here today challenging all marathon relayers. Can you beat the governor's team? I've stacked my team with some great people. I'm honored to be joined by Oklahoma Secretary of Agriculture, Blaine Arthur, as she represents the hardworking farmers and ranchers across our state who remind us, no matter what, ag doesn't stop. Blaine is especially important to my team as her mom, Dr. Peggy Clark, was killed in the bombing. Also joining me is Dr. Colonel Lance Fry, who serves as the interim commissioner of the Oklahoma State Department of Health and is a dedicated member of the Oklahoma Air National Guard, who, no matter the situation, is always ready and always there. We also have Jonathan Stranger, a local entrepreneur and restaurateur who shifted operations at his distillery in Guthrie to make hand sanitizer. For Oklahomans representing one of the many businesses that has stepped up to help their fellow neighbors and communities. And then finally, a medical hero who has served on the front lines of our response to COVID-19 will join us as well. These Oklahomans represent our state, and together we will see you at the virtual finish line. My challenge to you, can you beat the governor?
Running marathons hasn't been something that I've done throughout my entire adulthood life. I started running when I was in high school. Running the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon was only my 4th marathon that I've ever completed.
Come on, everybody, let's bring them in!
Being able to cross the finish line first, it was truly humbling. Celebrating that moving forward while also remembering those who were deeply and personally affected by the bombing is a really neat opportunity to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. The race isn't about necessarily the winner, it's about the state and what the state has been through. For me, there are overlap with running and things that go on in life that are difficult. Running helps you to build stamina, and when things aren't easy, you have to continue to fight and push on when you're in pain. Putting that one foot in front of the other to finish the task or to get through a tough time because there are better days on the horizon, then you have to just get there.
I didn't consider myself a runner at all. I was actually a smoker when I took up running.
State record right here! Yes!
If you would have told me when I was a beginner that I could achieve something like that, I just would have never believed it. Running has tapped into something I didn't even know was there. You're honoring the victims and survivors, doing something that they were robbed of. And we're also coming together as a community. From Bixby to Bricktown, people from all over run this race. I'm passionate about running. I love working with kids, and my son has shown some interest in it. I had the opportunity to volunteer at his school as a cross-country coach.
You got it, you got it!
Running and sports teaches you to have a good work ethic, showing that, you know, the world isn't just instant gratification. For a kid, I think it's important to demonstrate that we keep moving forward. I feel like that's how we get them. If you can get them to stick to it long enough and see, you don't know what you're capable of unless you try.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
I always like to stay inside the car. We can be loud and nobody tells us to be quiet.
That is a shoulder compliment.
Nobody's judging you for what you order. You can get one of everything if you want.
When you're in the truck, it's judgment-free.
These STEM centers are fun and colorful and oriented to kids.
It was super duper cool because I told the robot where to go.
They give kids the opportunity to create, solve problems, at the same time allowing them really to develop a love of learning.
I'm ready to tear up just thinking about our students, and this is just something that many of them would never have experienced if it wasn't for our partners.
I started playing softball when I was around 4, and everyone in my family plays it, so it just came natural.
We knew at a very young age that she was going to be quite a talent. She always played up when she was playing with the girls. When she played down with her age group, she played with the boys to make it a little more challenging for her.
The guys that I played softball with never took it easy on me. I definitely didn't want them to take it easy on me either.
Fearless, Kobe's fearless, and it's a tough game.
I love everything about the game.
She fights through adversity and leads by example. Kobe's heritage, like mine, with the Chickasaw tribe, is mainly with family, it's strength. We're brought up that way, to be tough, play hard, try to excel.
I feel very proud to be Chickasaw. I really do love this game.
See more stories about the Chickasaw people at profilesofanation.com.
Need a reason to run? There are 168 at the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. The Run to Remember is a celebration of life that takes place the last weekend in April. Whether you run, walk or wheel, volunteer or cheer, just be here in OKC. We'll be celebrating with a spectacular finish line festival at Scissortail Park. Let's run together in 21. Sign up now at okcmarathon.com.
All right, Jack, bring it home. Come on, you got this. Come on, you got this. Let's go. Come on, yeah. All you. That's you.
Let's go, do this.
All right.
Woo! All right. Woo! You got this.
On his way. Come on, Oklahoma City. Scott Downard from Norman, our women's champion. 3-time champion. And our men's champion, Patrick Newman. You gotta be kidding me. What just happened?
I want my students to know what happened. I want them to understand that this marathon isn't just a marathon. This is for remembering the 168 people that lost their lives.
My mom's cousin, she actually died, and that my mom told me a lot about her. And I mean, it just helps me remember her and make my mom feel better too.
I'm actually doing it with the whole entire school because of COVID, and I'm really happy. My friends are like brothers and sisters to me.
I want to run with my classmates because this will be the first time I'll ever do the marathon.
They're getting to run with their team. They're committed to this. We are going to run our 1.2 miles here at school. This year, all the students are going to participate, and we do this together, and we will have a sense of pride and accomplishment when we're done.
Whether they do it virtual with their school or whether they do it on their own, they have something to run for. They have a cause to run for. Not only that, but they're learning to make healthy choices.
You're gonna get on this side, we're gonna do our stretches, okay? Since Henry was 2 years old, we saw that he has a passion for running. And when we saw that there was a Run for Kids marathon, so I think this would be great for him. Having him involved and tying it all together, because me and Beatrice always ran the marathon, and seeing the passion that he had, he loves it. He wakes up, he loves his shirt that he always wears. So now we have this thing of go Henry, run, Henry, run. We are a very close-knit family. Doing it as a family unit is really great. It's the support, not just saying, oh, go out and do that. First starting out with the why we're doing it and then telling him, this is the reason why we go out and run the marathon, to remember those who lost their lives in such a tragic way. He's our future. He can carry that baton on. Hey, I'm also doing this too. So turning a horrible thing into something really great and meaningful, I think it's an awesome thing.
I'm so proud and honored to say that I've participated now for 10 years. I've done the relay before, I've done the half several times. This year we'll switch it up. They're allowing people to bike it through the virtual, which should be really exciting. Hi, Brent.
Hey.
Say this.
All right, good, yeah.
Say this.
All right.
All right, peace.
Boom.
See you at the finish line.
Hi, I'm David Holt, the mayor of Oklahoma City. We are so honored you are running the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon, albeit virtually. For those of you running right here in OKC, thank you. This year, you can take our marathon far beyond its traditional course to neighborhoods across the city. To those of you running our marathon virtually in other cities around the country, we thought it would be fun to hear some words of encouragement from some of my mayoral counterparts across the United States.
Hello, I'm Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti.
My name is Marty Walsh, I'm the mayor of Boston.
I'm Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego.
This is Frank Scott Jr., Mayor of the City of Little Rock.
Hi, I'm Tulsa Mayor G.T. Bynum.
Hello, everyone. Denver Mayor Michael Hancock.
Hi, I'm Buddy Dyer, Mayor of Orlando, the City Beautiful.
I'm San Francisco Mayor London Breed. I want to recognize everyone running in the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon, the Run to Remember. When our communities go through what Oklahoma City experienced 25 years ago, it's devastating. But it's also an opportunity to show our resilience, our strength, and our support for one another.
It changed America, but we came back strong. All Oklahoma City came back strong. We prayed for you, we kept you in our thoughts, and we thank you for your resiliency.
We are so glad to stand in solidarity with Oklahoma City as they celebrate 20 years of this marathon.
And it is an honor to join my friend, Mayor David Holt, to say good luck to all the Angelenos and runners across the world who are participating in the 20th annual OKC Memorial Marathon. Today is about keeping the memory of those who were lost 25 years ago close to our heart. It's about uplifting their lives and their legacy, and it's about perseverance, not only of the athletes competing, but of Oklahoma City, its people, and its amazing American spirit.
Today, we are facing another kind of challenge, one that impacts all of us. But even a worldwide pandemic can't dampen the spirit of this run. I'm proud of all the runners, especially the San Franciscans, who are lacing up their shoes and hitting the streets.
And I want to thank my good friend David Holt for inviting me to participate virtually in the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. I know there are a number of Orlando runners that are participating, and I want to thank them and all of the runners. OKC supported us in our time of tragedy, and we'll always be there to support you.
Thank you to everyone participating in this important marathon, including many people from my community of Phoenix.
I know that runners from Boston and all over the country will be running in the marathon, and I want to wish them well. It's my dear friend David Holt. Hope you have a great marathon. I know it's virtual this year, but we'll get back into the streets someday soon, both here in Boston and in Oklahoma City.
We want to take time to acknowledge the runners from Little Rock that will be participating in this marathon. Thank you so much.
I'm so grateful for everyone here in Tulsa that is participating in this virtually, showing the true solidarity that we in Tulsa have with our brothers and sisters in Oklahoma's capital city. So thank you so much for all you're doing to honor those who are lost and to honor their memories here in Tulsa.
Denver, Colorado runners, thank you very much for being there to represent all that we stand for. Go strong, Oklahoma City.
And to all our runners, especially around the United States, we hope the pandemic is behind us in 2021. Whenever that day comes, we look forward to welcoming you back to Oklahoma City for the Memorial Marathon.
People want something to beat this virus. It is important that we do studies like this because we need to find the answers.
I felt us getting back to doing what we're built to do, which is take care of people.
Come together in a way and really work to protect the health and safety of our patients and of our public.
I am excited. I am full of hope for my future.
They're all superheroes. The talent
and the heart them people have, they'll always have a place in my heart for what they did for my little girl.
It was 25 years ago, the Oklahoma City bombing. But what defines us is our response, throwing aside our differences and showing the next generation how to learn from our heartache. Because they are watching closely. Learn more at memorialmuseum.com.
What makes Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi so smart?
Its new advanced technology automatically optimizes data routes around network congestion.
Huh? Meaning you get fast Wi-Fi.
No matter how many devices you have.
So say sayonara to lagging and buffering.
Hey, the more devices you have, the smarter your Wi-Fi needs to be.
And there's no smarter Wi-Fi than Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi.
Hello, my name is Mark Green, and on behalf of Hobby Lobby, we are honored to be a part of the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. Our Oklahoma roots run deep in this great state, and we know firsthand that through tragedy comes our greatest strength, hope for tomorrow. It's because of that hope we are stronger together than apart, and that is why we are honored to support this great community we call home. Hobby Lobby celebrates with all Oklahomans today.
You did it! We're running in Oklahoma City!
At Continental Resources, we are committed to the Oklahoma standard. Continental is proud to support the thousands who gather for the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. This race is about more than running. It's an Oklahoma tradition that continues to offer hope to all who run to remember. This event helps empower the next generation of Oklahomans who believe in the future and unite the world in hope. Together, we can make a difference and change the world.
Since 2001, MTM Recognition has partnered with the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon, designing and producing the medals and awards. This event is very meaningful for us as a company headquartered in Oklahoma City. We are also partnering with the marathon to provide a commemorative coin to those who ran either the half or the full in 2019 and 2020, those who helped change the course of OKC. On race day, we hope your spirits are lifted as you receive your special medal for the Run to Remember.
Running teaches you to smile, I think, because you're happy. Running a marathon is a huge endeavor for anybody. A lot of people are accomplishing something they've never done before. And if there's some crazy dude there screaming at you on the microphone and calling out,
"You're at the finish line! You did it! 13.1 miles! Oh yeah!
Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon," and that hopefully puts a smile on, your face.
Yeah!
You feel it. It's like, wow, I really did this. We get all shapes and sizes that run the marathon. The more active people are, the healthier the community. It's really emotional. It's about what happened here. You can go to 1,000 marathons around the country and run. People that participate here, they're here to run to remember.
Running down a dream! It's time to celebrate!
We are full of life now, and we're running. I carry that with me everywhere in life. It is the run to remember.
Taken her fourth title. Oh my goodness! Nathan made the pass. Kristen Radcliffe.
We are so excited you are virtually running to remember. Hi, I'm Jordan Ward, the Marathon Operations Director. By now, you have received your marathon box and you are ready to go. Here are a few things to remember as you run your race. Pin on your bib, map your course, and start the clock. You have from today until Sunday, October 18th at midnight to run your race and submit your times. Remember, your race should be run in all one day. The virtual run is on the honor system. Don't forget to take a picture and tag @OKC Marathon so that all your friends and family can help you celebrate your accomplishment when you are done. Log into your registration and submit your virtual race time, or go to okcmarathon.com for full instructions. Once you submit your time, you will get a 20% discount to register for the 2021 Memorial Marathon. And don't forget, you can use your bib number to get free admission to see the impactful story inside the OKC National Memorial Museum. If you are running the full or half marathon in OKC and you want the Oklahoma Standard Medal, make sure you sign up for the Williams Route 66 Marathon in Tulsa as well. Thanks for helping us in this unprecedented year, and good luck running the OKC Memorial Marathon.
We'll see you next year for the 2021 Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon.
Honey, you're running away. I don't need to say, don't you lead me astray. 'Cause I've been doing okay, I'm doing okay, and you're running away. Honey, you're running away. I told you to stay, but you keep running away, you keep running away. I'm gonna let it be, you better run from me. I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna let it. Babe, run, babe, run, babe, run.
Be forewarned before the storm. Download the Forewarn Me app for free at KFOR.com/App Center. Sponsored by Elliott Roofing.
As Oklahoma continues to deal with COVID-19, rest assured that Integris caregivers are fully prepared to see you in the office or the hospital. As your trusted healthcare partner, we don't want you missing appointments or ignoring symptoms. So you'll notice curbside check-ins, temperature checks, masking, and as always, continual cleaning and intensified disinfecting. Whether by video, phone, or safely in person, we're ready to see you now. For you, for health, for life.
I'm Andrew Silvestri, Head of Community Affairs for Google here in Oklahoma. Google has been proud to call Oklahoma home for over a decade now. Time and time again, Oklahomans have proven themselves to be strong, resilient, and hopeful. There is no greater example of the Oklahoma Standard or the spirit of this community than the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. We at Google are honored to support the participants in this year's marathon, and we are inspired by your effort and dedication to remember the lives lost and forever changed on April 19th.
Hi, I'm Bob Ross with Inasmuch Foundation. Congratulations, runners. You've trained hard, and now it's time to run. Time to remember and embrace our bright future. As part of the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon, you symbolize strength, peace, and hope. We invite you to visit the Memorial Museum and experience the story of why we run. You'll be changed forever. Inasmuch Foundation is honored to partner with the Memorial Marathon. Thank you, runners and volunteers who make this a run to remember.
Some companies still have HR stuck between employees and their data, entering data, changing data, more and more sensitive personal data. And it doesn't just drag HR down, it drags the entire business down with inefficiency, errors, and waste. It's ridiculous. So ridiculous. With Paycom, employees enter and manage their own data in a single, easy-to-use software. Visit paycom.com and schedule your demo today.
Need a reason to run? There are 168 at the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. The Run to Remember is a celebration of life that takes place the last weekend in April. Whether you run, walk or wheel, volunteer or cheer, just be here in OKC. We'll be celebrating with a spectacular finish line festival at Scissortail Park. Let's run together in 21. Sign up now at okcmarathon.com.
We are so excited, beyond excited, and so happy to find out that things are being done the right way. Thank you so much, Channel 4, for your help. We appreciate you.
Need help? Christina and Alexis did. They called In Your Corner at 405-759-6985. News 4, looking out for you.